Now we will learn about the Jallianwala Bagh. An incident took place in 1919 in the Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar. So where did the Jallianwala Bagh incident took place? It took place in a city known as Amritsar, which is in Punjab, and in the year 1919. General Dyer, a British officer, had banned all public gathering and protest in Amritsar. So a General Dyer, that means a British officer, he had banned all public gathering and protest in the city Amritsar. However, some people organized a peaceful meeting in a park named Jallianwala Bagh. So, however, some people, they have organized a peaceful meeting. That means they were just sitting around and they were talking what measures or what method should be taken in order to revolt against the British government in Amritsar, and they had organized a peaceful meeting in a park named as Jallianwala Bagh. Thousands of people came to attend the meeting. So in order to attend the peaceful meeting, thousands of people they have came to attend the meeting. The park had a narrow exit and was surrounded by wall on all the sides. So the park had only a single narrow exit, and all the park was surrounded by a wall of from all the three sides. General Dyer ordered policeman to block the only exit. So the General Dyer, he had ordered the policeman to block the only exit point and open fire at the crowd. So he ordered the policeman to block the single exit point of the Jallianwala Bagh and order open fire at the crowd. It is believed that more than 1,000 people died and many were injured. So it is believed that more than 1,000 people were died in the Jallianwala Bagh incident and many were injured. The incident happened on 13th April 1919. So remember the date, and came to be known as Jallianwala Bagh Massacre. So this incident is popularly known as Jallianwala Bagh Massacre. Remember it. In response to the Jallianwala Bagh incident, the Indian National Congress launched the non-cooperation movement in 1920. So in order to respond against the Jallianwala Bagh, the Indian National Congress, they have launched non-cooperation movement in the year 1920. The movement followed the principle of Satyagraha, that means truth and non-violence. So the movement, that means the non-cooperation movement, it followed the principle of Satyagraha, which was organized by the Mahatma Gandhi, and it was truth and non-violence. The main goal of the movement was to gain freedom from the British rule. So the main goal of the non-cooperation movement was to gain freedom from the British rule. Thousands of people joined the movement. So thousands of people, they have joined the non-cooperation movement. Students boycotted British-run schools and colleges. So students also participated in the non-cooperation movement. They have boycotted British-run schools and colleges, and lawyers boycotted courts. The non-cooperation movement was meant to be peaceful, but it took a violent turn in 1922. So though it was followed by the principle of Satyagraha, that means the truth and non-violence, but after a peaceful moment, it converted into a violent movement in the year 1922. At Chauri Chaura, a district in Uttar Pradesh, a procession of the farmers was fired at by the British. So at the Chauri Chaura incident, which is a district in the Uttar Pradesh,